What's good? I know I haven't been up here for a minute, but don't worry, we're gonna get right into this video today. So I have a secret and I wanna tell the whole world that I've been touched before inappropriately by one of my family members on my father's side. Now, nobody knows this at all besides, well, I can't really say my mom because sometimes she forgets. I don't know if my dad knows this still, but I'm going to tell you guys in the whole world that this woman right here got touched at a young age, and I was honestly terrified, scared, didn't really know what was going on or nothing. All I know was the fact that my grandmother that passed away left the house with her boyfriend at the time, and she told me to stay in the room and don't come out the room. When she left, my cousin on my father's side, who is grown right now, he went into the room and she started touching me inappropriately. And I was really scared and I didn't know what to do, if whether or not he was going to hit me or anything like that. But you know, being touched without having consent is very disrespectful, is wrong, and is traumatizing to women of all ages. I can't speak for men because I don't really know if men do get sexually touched or whatever, but I do know that it's wrong for anybody to touch anybody without having consent or being on the same page to have that. Me personally, I was very young, which it shouldn't have never happened, honestly. I'm going to be really frank with everyone. And I feel like when it was all said and done and I was bleeding from my face, or I forgot where I was bleeding, but I know it had something to do. He told me to come in the living room. So at that point, I ended up going from the bathroom to the living room, sitting on the couch, because he was like, "Oh, I could do your hair or whatever." So yeah, I remember because my nose was bleeding at that time. My nose was bleeding, and when my grandmother came back into the door, she was like, "Didn't I tell you to stay in the room? Oh, you wasn't supposed to be out, and da da da, this and the third, and yada yada yada." And I kind of felt I kind of felt, I didn't know how to feel at that point. Like, I didn't know how to feel. Like, if I tell her, will I get yelled at? Or if I tell her, like, because like it was kind of suspicious in a little way. So he whispered in my ear and he told me, he was like, if I ever tell anybody, if I ever let anybody know, from anybody to anybody, that he will do it again. So when I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. I wanted to tell my uncle. I wanted to let him know like what was going on, how it was, being played out, and I never told nobody. And when it came time for my grandmother's funeral a couple of years ago, I ended up seeing him again. But this time, everybody was around me. His mom was around me, my uncle, or the other kids, and everything else. And I was just like really scared. And my brothers and my sisters was right there. So I didn't know how to really tell them how I felt. And when I see him drive, before I saw him drive off, we made eye contact to each other because I knew what he did. He knew what he did. And now it's just like, it's like them eyes was basically saying, if you ever tell anybody, I'm going to find you and I'm going to do it again, type of thing. And I was just like really, really scared. And I was like, oh my God, my hands were sweating. My armpits were sweating. I was scared. Like, my hands are sweating right now just even saying it because I'm scared that it might happen again. So it's just like, that's what it was, keep like you know, it was scared, but I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just calm down. I'm going to just like make my peace with it. I don't forgive him already in some aspect, some way, kind of. Not for him, but for me, mostly because I have little girls, and you know, I want to be more, you know, mindful of certain areas of certain people. And I was really, really scared, and I would love to know what you guys have, or girls, guys or girls, it don't matter. I need to know how you feel now, since you, how do you feel like, since you're in a better place? How did you come to terms with it? Did you speak to anybody about it? Did you have therapy? Anything? Please comment down below and let me know, so that way I can, you know, at least take some advice on how to really open up to it, because I really don't know what to say. I guess I'm saying it now because I'm telling it the whole world. But yeah, it wasn't a good experience on that, and I just feel like it could have been stopped. It could have, something could have happened, like, but it didn't. And I just thought, you know what, since I'm 26 now, and I'll be 27 this year, I just feel like, bump this. I'm gonna say my truth. I'm gonna say my truth and everything. I also made this shirt. I got other shirts coming. Go check out my TikTok. The Hurt Is Real. Right here at The Hurt Is Real. And go check that out. Like, yeah, I just thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you guys think of this new video, and what you guys think of my shirts and my sweaters and my pullovers. I'm out.